What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Leslie channel. My name is Andrew, but you can call me Puccio, and today we're talking about that magical beverage, the one that everybody loves. Well, most everybody. Coffee. Let's go. You know, there's a weird obsession with YouTubers and coffee. I mean, hell, just people in general and coffee. Oh, I got some stains here. You know, being in the industry myself, I get to meet some of the most amazing people. The industry is filled with creatives, foodies, thoughtful people, and I love working alongside of them. A large majority of the people that I spend time with think of coffee as an everyday, regular thing, necessity, need, or desire. It's part of our everyday routine, and as a creative person, you need that boost of something to really get you going. I'm gonna keep sipping through this episode too. I hope you don't mind. It's just the coffee company I work for, Vice and Virtue. We just did a new washed Guatemalan for you coffee nerds out there. Yes, I know what I'm talking about, and this is amazing. Sorry, back to what I was saying. Coffee is a part of our daily routine. It's a part of us. I was gonna say personality, but hear me when I say this. Liking coffee is not a personality trait. I'm talking to you, Spro Bros. I love ya, but it's not a trait. And if you're like me and you think about coffee, I'm sure you can tie it to specific moments in time. Maybe when you were finishing that big creative project, or you were waking up early with a good friend, or you're having a cup of coffee with someone after needing some comforting. It's obviously very tied to our emotions. And so it's kind of become a lifestyle for us as well. Moving the mic down a little bit. But what if I told you that there was a different way to think about coffee? One that actually honors its original birthplace, its place of origin, and celebrates the people and culture who actually make what we drink. Today, I want to introduce you to one of the most creative people that I know, one of the most driven, passionate, exuberant people in the creative sphere here in Memphis, who's taken coffee and its people and has tried to push both of those things to the forefront of culture. I want to introduce you to my friend Bart. And to do so, I had to go on a little field trip last week, so rewind the clocks. I don't know. This does not look very familiar. I definitely have to pee. I don't know if I've ever been to this part of Memphis before. I didn't realize how far away this place was. All right, I'm here at Blue City Donuts for a espresso coffee pop-up donut extravaganza. It's 12 in the afternoon. Haven't had lunch. I don't even think I've had water yet today. Let's go for it.
You want a shot of Spro?
Shot of Spro? Absolutely, I want a shot of Spro.
All right.
Thank you. I want to introduce you to my friend,
What's up?
Bart with Coffee Black.
Yeah.
He's the real deal, y'all. You're a creative person.
Yeah.
You had a full-time job,
Yep.
teaching,
Yep.
doing other things as well,
Yep.
and now you're doing
Independent artist,
Dad.
husband.
I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just
Yeah.
let him share what he's got going on.
I was a teacher. We helped to start this performing arts school in South Memphis where my dad grew up. It closed due to lack of funding. I had been building like a coffee business and building my artist career. And so we just kind of doubled down on all of that. And by the grace of God, you know what I mean? It's been a really good year. I think we're like 1 month away from 6 figures this year. We're just working, bro. Making coffee black again.
Hey!
That's what we do.
What does make Coffee Black again mean?
Man, it just means to bring the black history back into black coffee. And so coffee had its origins in Africa and Ethiopia. But because of the colonial process that coffee has went through, by the time it reached a lot of African Americans who were stolen 3 years after coffee was stolen in 1616, we didn't interact with coffee as an African product. We interacted with it as a colonialized product. We thought of it as something that's Italian or French, at least very much so like something that's Colombian. But coffee is African, and it's something that many people in the diaspora have participated in because coffee has followed the spread of colonialism throughout different nations as people grew cash crops. And so coffee is a $100 billion industry. We really want black people to reconnect with coffee as a part of their African heritage and not just as a product they're consuming from another culture.
Love it. That's a lot.
It is, bro. It's always a lot. If you're going to do something, do it in a way that is like the truest to what it is that you have to do. When we started the company, I feel like a lot of people say, well, isn't that too black or isn't that too unapologetic? But I don't think we would have made it where we are if we were focused on being like other companies or trying to say how we could do a spin on what other people do. We focused on a very specific thing, and we focused on that almost maybe to the detriment of some opportunities we could have received. But that allowed us then, when we did meet the people who we were designed to do or designed to reach, it allowed us to really be the only thing they had available that was like this. You know, I feel like we feel that a lot of times as black people or even as people of color, like if we're truly in our own culture or in our own identity, that it's gonna be too much for other people and it's gonna overwhelm them. But because of my faith in God, I really feel like every person is designed with something unique to bring. And I think we each need each other's notes in the most unadulterated form. And if one culture or subsect decides that they want to like kind of hide part of themselves or dim some of their light, like we're missing some of the image that you know we're designed to create and that we need from each other. Drinking your coffee black is about letting the true note shine through instead of trying to change how you taste or how you are to fit other people's palates. Add a whole bunch of sugar and cream in the thing, you know?
Dude, you're getting me like fired up, man.
Come on, bro, let's get fired up. Go get another shot.
I've had
too much espresso.
I've had too much coffee, man. Where can people find your stuff?
Coffeeblack.com, Cxffee Black, X like Malcolm X. You just put an X with an O though.
I'll give you one of these. A man of conviction, a man of passion, a dope artist, a good friend. A lot of respect in the community for this guy. Go check his stuff out. He's dope. Peace.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm sorry, the slurping has got to stop. I had a great time with Bart, but I will say I only ate a donut and only drank coffee all day up until dinner time. So I was shaking. I actually first met Bart a couple years ago when I worked on a coffee food truck. Yes, I worked on a coffee food truck. It was really fun until it was the summertime in Memphis and it was 100 degrees and we only had fans as air conditioning. Either way, Bart would always come up to the truck and he'd say, "What's new? What's happening? What's popping?" Every single time. And I loved that because I knew he wanted new. He wanted new coffees. He wanted new flavors. He wanted to learn. He wanted to dive in and spend time with us. And I think it's that same energy, personality, and drive that has put him where he is today. I left feeling incredibly inspired to think about myself as a unique person, to kind of go my own way and to double down on the things that I believe in instead of looking at all these other distractions or trying to fit the mold. And I just gotta say, I think like being yourself might be one of the most like underrated things you could do as a creative person. Just putting stuff out there that is you. People want real. I want authentic. So why not make authentic? Why not be authentic? He's doing it. Coffee Black has started to get noticed on a national scale. And I think it's all because of Bart's willingness to step out and be true to himself and to share something that he's passionate about. And for that, as one creative to another, Bart, thank you. You're an inspiration, and I loved hanging out with you. So glad we share the same city, and I can't wait to hang out again. So thanks for hanging out with me today. If you've stuck around this long, it must mean you're feeling less lonely, and you know I'm feeling less lonely, so thank you. Like I said, I walked away inspired by Bart, but also challenged to think about my coffee differently. I mean, it's still the creative juice, but there's more to it as well, and that nuance needs attention, and I really want to spend time with it. So thank you. Cheers. And like I say every week, if you're enjoying what I'm putting out on this channel, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, slapping that notification bell if you're feeling feisty. And join me in helping others feel less lonely on their creative journey. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.